Hello everybody, JayReims with the Periodic Review, and welcome to Entertainment News. If you thought we were done with Spider-Man news, you thought wrong, because now Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in the news today, so let's take a look and see what they got to say. A brand new Spider-Man No Way Home featurette reveals why Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire returned in the film. Before the third MCU Spider-Man installment even got the official title, rumors were already circulating what Marvel Studios and Sony were looking to bring back the aforementioned actors. And after months of continued speculations fueled by several leaks, their appearance was finally confirmed when Spider-Man No Way Home hit theaters. And when these different films come out where they have previous actors that have played these characters in previous films and different renditions from the past, it's actually really fun when they have the different characters from those different universes or different spin-offs, or in this case the older Spider-Man movies, which were honestly laughable in my opinion. Tony Stark is Robert Downey Jr. That's the same way when it comes to Tom Holland being Spider-Man and Peter Parker. As part of wrapping up Tom Holland's first MCU trilogy as Spider-Man, Marvel Studios and Sony pulled off arguably one of the most rewarding cinematic crossovers of all time. Spider-Man No Way Home tied together all three live-action versions of the hero on the big screen, and it was made possible thanks to Marvel's burgeoning multiverse. I only have, just little criticism on No Way Home because there wasn't really a bad guy in a sense. We follow Peter Parker, him working with Doctor Strange to try to figure out how he can go back and fix some things, and he basically tore a rip in time in the different multiverses, and so he kind of became his own worst enemy, which can be really interesting and kind of fun to watch, but it kind of seems like every time I see a film when they try to do this, it seems like it doesn't always translate very well, and that's just kind of one of those things that just doesn't always work for me. It's really important to note that every, especially superhero movie, you definitely need a good bad guy. According to Watts, the fact that they're essentially the same person just from different universes fits well with the story of the movie. Meanwhile, Fang talks about pitching the idea to both Maguire and Garfield to convince them that appearing in the blockbuster is actually worth their time. And to be honest, 100% worth their time, and I'm sure they got a little money out of it as well as royalties in the end of everything, but it was actually really fun. I kind of hope that they maybe do a spin-off or maybe do another kind of multiverse with these other Spider-Mans, or maybe even taking the Spider-Verse cartoon and making that into a live action and bringing all these different Spider-Mans and Peter Parkers back. I think that would be actually a really fun and very interesting to see. Bringing together all three eras of Spider-Man in one film was certainly a big risk for Marvel Studios and Sony. As exciting as the idea is on paper, a lot could have gone wrong during the execution. There's also the inevitable comparison with the well-loved Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which covered similar ground. But luckily, they were able to pull it off based on Watt's comments. It's clear that he was keen on making sure that Garfield and Maguire's involvement in Spider-Man No Way Home made sense for the movie's narrative. Otherwise, it would feel like the pair's cameo was just shoehorned in for fan service. And that's honestly that they actually thought about that and actually decided that they would make sure that these two different Spider-Mans from the different universes come together and actually not only make sense, but actually help to progress the story as well as solidify their need to be there. That's always very, very important. Not only do we have to understand what we're seeing and believing it, but as the story progresses and the reasoning behind it are also very important. For what it's worth, it seems like Spider-Man No Way Home was a win-win for everyone involved. Marvel Studios and Sony had a critical and commercial hit on their hands with the film. Holland, Garfield, and Maguire, not to mention the rest of the cast, had a grand time working with each other. Finally, fans were satisfied with what they saw on the big screen, and now they can relive the film over and over again at the comfort of their homes, thanks to the movie's digital rollout. The changes with MJ was really important and actually needed to happen in order to make this film go from good to great. It's unfortunate in the first two films, MJ's character was, hate to say it, very woke, very left-leaning, very progressive, very radicalized in a lot of sense in the different phrases and the different lines that she had. And to make her more the MJ that we were looking for, was really important. I think pivotal to make this film absolutely spectacular. And I think it's earned every single dollar. I don't know. I could be wrong. And I know you guys will all let me know. So thank you so much for watching another video. I do really appreciate it. And from my family to yours, good night. Hello everyone, JayReims with the Periodic Review. Today's video is sponsored by viewers like you, so thank you. Hopefully we've earned your subscription today, so don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that damn bell to turn on your notifications so you don't miss a content release. Check out the video links at the end of every video to view our previous content, as well as visit the description section for more links to enjoy. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and from my family to yours, good night.